If I didn't train or do my cardio and I ate all the sweet and treats and everything else that I'm always, chunking down, zero training, zero cardio, I would be a fucking fat slob. So you have a point. I'm not gonna lie to you. But, if you combine it with training, as long as you're not eating so many calories that you're actually like ballooning up body fat wise, then I say you just kind of burn it off, man. I'm not gonna say it's the best case scenario, but if you're lifting hard, you can have some treats. In terms of what the actual movements will be, to be determined. I don't know what kind of movement I want to do till I'm really in there. Like I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, I really want to get some pull downs. I really want to get some incline bench. I really want to get some alternating dumbbell curls in. Even if I've got that mindset going in, if for whatever reason, maybe a machine preacher catches my interest, or like a dip machine or just something else, then that's what I'm going to go with. So just a little bit of a peek into the thought process. There we go. So now just get to go home, go to a little ramen restaurant. Probably, I had one bowl the last time I went. I'm gonna get two this time. I think I need two freaking bowls. Got a lot of sleep, maybe a little bit of excess sleep. I'm usually under the impression the more sleep the better, but general fatigueness. I've spent more time in bed the last few days than I have out of bed. That's how much I've been lazing. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm still kind of reeling from sleep debt after finals. I know it's been like 2 weeks, but that is not fun. I'm like incapable of changing my study habits to actually maintain a good sleep schedule. It really just ends up being like, okay, for this test, it will require, 10 hours worth of studying. And for whatever reason in my freaking brain, that just means, okay, I can study for 10 hours straight the day before. Not good. What the hell is it called? Oh, the nutrition facts on any food you're eating. At least anything bagged. Anything that's not labeled like that, just look it up online. Macros in so-and-so amount of ground beef or something like that, But you look at the nutrition facts, and let's say you're looking at 2 slices of bread, or you got an Italian loaf, sandwich style, which you're gonna put a bunch of turkey, mustard, and mayonnaise on. That's gonna be me in about 20 minutes, right? Now, it's gonna say about 50-ish grams of carbs. This is turning into a dieting lecture, so tune in numbers wise. It's gonna say 50 grams of carbs, and below that number, it should say grams of fiber. And maybe it says 5 grams of fiber. That whole rant started because I was going to talk about the pre-workout meal. I had already had a bunch of turkey and some protein from some chocolate milk too. Pre-workout, I'm not really focused, well, pre and post-workout, I'm not insanely focused on getting protein in. I really just want to have some relatively quick digested carbs, aka sugars, aka sweets. So pre-workout, maybe 20 minutes before I actually, more like 30. It was just three supermarket donuts, original glazed, of course. I didn't look at how many calories they were. I was going to track them later because I knew I was going to have some more. But like I was saying in the pose down, as long as you're not putting on a ton of body fat, then I think you're at least not being too crazy if you have some sweets. I forgot to bring it, so I'm missing out on that tingle sensation, but I'll be all right. So 10-ish more minutes. Let's just cut to whatever that first working set is going to be. And I feel like this does need clarified. I do not, under any circumstance, condone just jumping into the gym, grabbing onto a crazy amount of weight, and just starting like that. When I say let's jump into the first working set, and then I cut to like 3 plates on bench, or like the stack on hamstring curls, or some heavy ass row like we're about to do, that's not the first thing. That is just, that's beyond foolish. Of course, there's a bit of a warm-up period, and not even just like doing light reps before I move into any kind of movement, be it chest, back, legs, arms, right? I start off usually with the cables. It just kind of became like dealing with the feeling of the burn while I did it. Whew. Like I wanted to cut that first set at 20 or at 15, but that's enough here. I think let's do something else. We're getting close to the end. I'm thinking just one set of pullovers and then I can be done. Now the question is just how heavy do I want to make them? Because I want to go heavy enough that it's, it burns, but light enough that I can actually do good reps. Just a little bit of a, what's the word? A Goldilocks situation. There we go. List off 5 protein sources which are going to be on top. Starting now. Stop. Okay, I may or may not have added like a game show audio. Sometimes I say I'm going to do that and then I forget. But way up top, I think what's up there. Steaks, well, beef, turkey, chicken, fish, eggs, milk, animal sources. To the point where honestly, for my size, it would be kind of comical how much turkey was on it. Like people would kind of point it out. So I don't know. I like it. It's definitely better than. I'd rather have 50 grams worth of deli meat turkey than I would 50 grams worth of soy protein. And part of that is just being anti-soy or whatever. But actually basing my opinion off some numbers, which I know it's crazy, science-based, whatever. So if you're bulking, go hard, man. Get some food in your system. I think you already know the drill. If you're dieting down, maybe just tune out the parts where I talk about eating donuts and sweets and treats. I know I'm just fucking tempting you by saying that. So don't even think about it. Don't even think about cheating. You gotta get lean, man. Come on. Were you about to have a cheat day tomorrow? Were you thinking about it? Get out of here. All right, but that's all I got. I'm gonna make it up this hill without crashing before I turn the camera off.